Yuhao's acquisition of the third soul ring. Yuhao's attainment of the third soul ring unexpectedly alarmed the divine realm, leaving the God King Tang in a state of panic. Currently, Yuhao, Wang Dong, and Xiao Xiao have entered the Stardow Forest to acquire soul rings, and it must be said that their luck is truly remarkable. Upon entering the forest, they encountered a 1,000-year level dark golden terraclaw bear, which was divided between Yuhao and Xiao Xiao. Xiao Xiao obtained the bear's soul ring, while Yuhao acquired its right paw bone, which also happened to be an attached external soul bone. Now it was time to find a soul ring for Yuhao. Due to the unique nature of Yuhao's spirit eyes martial soul, which is an exceptionally rare spiritual attribute, he must choose a soul ring with a spiritual attribute to better enhance his spirit eyes. However, spiritual attribute soul beasts are extremely rare in the entire Stardow Forest, making it challenging to find a suitable one for Yuhao. Fortunately, Tianmeng Ice Silkworm timely found a 1,000-year soul beast that was very suitable for him. Yuhao swiftly left the group and found a soul beast that suited him. However, he later discovered that this soul beast was none other than the Emperor's golden lion bear, which, if hunted, would cause all the soul beasts in the Stardow Forest to riot. As the Emperor's golden lion bear carried the aura of the entire forest, its presence would double the cultivation speed of soul beasts and double their chances of surviving the 100,000-year tribulation. Therefore, all the soul beasts in the Stardow Forest would protect the Emperor's golden lion bear. Even the God King Tang in the divine realm was very concerned about this soul beast because the Emperor's golden lion bear possessed a strand of his daughter, Tang Wutong's divine consciousness. When Tang Wutong entered the Dolua continent, Tang split her divine consciousness in half, with one half residing in Wang Dong's body and the other half within the Emperor's golden lion bear. Tang, who was in the divine realm, constantly monitored the situation in the Dolua continent. When he saw Yuhao attempting to hunt down the Emperor's golden lion bear, Tang was terrified, as he could not intervene in mortal affairs. If the Emperor's golden lion bear were truly killed by Yuhao, then after its death, the divine consciousness belonging to Tang Wutong would also dissipate, leaving Tang Wutong in a fragmented state, forever unable to restore her true self. Moreover, Wang Dong would also die completely when his 20-year tribulation arrived. If Tang saw his daughter being harmed by Yuhao, he would certainly inflict mad retribution upon him. The soul beasts in the Stardow Forest would also not spare Yuhao. Fortunately, after learning of the importance of this soul beast, Yuhao chose to give up. After Xian Lao subdued the Emperor's golden lion bear, he conducted an attribute transfer with Yuhao, allowing Yuhao's third eye to become the Eye of Destiny. Moreover, through the exchange of memories between Yuhao and the Emperor's golden lion bear, the latter developed a longing for the human world. Not long after, the Emperor's golden lion bear used its only opportunity to transform into the appearance of Wang Dong, converting his body's golden dragon bloodline into a martial soul. He then entered Shrek Academy and reunited with Yuhao. After Hao Dong and Wang Hui won the final championship for Shrek, Lang Ye, the head of the main sect, specifically sought out Yuhao, intending to forcibly take him away. Although Xian Lao intervened to help Yuhao resolve this crisis, it also left a deep-seated foreshadowing for the subsequent attack on Shrek by the main section. It is worth noting that the main sect, as the most mysterious sect on the continent, commands such formidable strength that even Shrek Academy must be wary of them to some extent. Thus, with such formidable strength, they have always been arrogant and overbearing. Consequently, Xian Lao's intervention to stop Lang Ye's actions would undoubtedly trigger a full-scale outbreak between the two major forces. Therefore, after Yuhao returned to Shrek, Dou Buji, the leader of the main sect, led 20 super-strong experts to attack Shrek Academy, intending to forcibly take away Yuhao. This action would truly ignite an explosive chapter in the story of Soul Land, and when Dou Buji led 20 strongmen to descend upon Shrek, the entire city would be shrouded in dark clouds, and the powerful aura emanating from them would cause everyone in Shrek to feel a strong sense of suffocation. This occurrence shocked all the forces on the continent because Shrek has been the strongest force on the continent since 10,000 years ago. Therefore, over the millennia, almost every force that plotted against Shrek ended up with a scene of carnage. However, today, Dou Buji actually led 20 strongmen to hover over Shrek and launch a direct challenge, making it clear that Dou Buji, with his cultivation at the 98th level, and the lowest level of the 20 strongmen being at level 82, such a terrifying lineup would be sufficient to annihilate any medium-sized city on the continent. However, although the strength of the main sect is formidable, Shrek's resistance is equally strong. Dozens of figures swiftly flew out of the academy and engaged in a tense confrontation with the main sect's experts in midair. Among them, Xian Lao took the initiative to kindly inquire Dou Buji about the meaning of today's grand formation. However, Dou Buji showed no mercy and directly stated his purpose to take Yuhao away. Immediately, he let out a loud shout, and the 3 red soul rings, accompanied by 6 soul rings of different colors, formed an extremely terrifying momentum. Fierce battle in Shrek. Academy ***. Shortly after, a fierce attack was launched against Xian Lao, who, in turn, refused to back down and immediately initiated pinnacle duel with Dou Buji. As their battle intensified, the 20 soul dollar powerhouses from the main sect and numerous teachers from Shrek Academy found themselves in a stalemate. In this intense battle, Xian Lao, with only 1 red soul ring, found himself at a severe disadvantage against Dou Buji's aggressive onslaught. His life was constantly at risk, and after just a few exchanges, he was clearly on the defensive. At this critical moment, Shrek Academy's true top powerhouse, Dragon God Doluo Mu En, suddenly appeared in the center of the battlefield. With a simple leaf of his hand, he sent both the main sect and Shrek's experts flying back several dozen meters, including Dou Buji and Xian Lao. This sudden appearance shocked Dou Buji, who hadn't expected Mu En to still be alive. It's worth noting that Mu En had engaged in a pinnacle battle with Dou Buji's elder brother, Dou Bizi, in the past. Although Dou Bizi met a tragic end despite unleashing his full strength, based on Dou Buji's understanding of his brother's abilities, Mu En must have also perished. Hence, Dou Buji dared to bring a large force to Shrek to seize Yuhao only because he thought Mu En was deceased. However, Mu En's sudden appearance forced him to abandon his plan. After all, Mu En's strength was so formidable that even Dou Bizi couldn't defeat him, let alone Dou Buji, who was a latecomer. Under the intimidation of Dragon God Doluo Mu En, Dou Buji could only lead the main sect's forces in a strategic retreat. However, what Dou Buji didn't know was that after he left with his troops, Mu En suffered severe internal injuries. Although he had defeated Dou Bizi back then, he was also seriously injured by his opponent's venom, causing significant damage to his life source. Mu En's recent actions had aggravated his injuries further. According to his own estimation, he only had about a year left to live. Once Mu En, the dragon god Doloi, perished, Shrek Academy would face a catastrophe of immense proportions. As we all know, Tang San Shao has a habit of digging pits and leaving them unfilled, which has left some confusion and puzzles in the Doloa Continent series of novels. For example, when it comes to the female protagonist, Tang Wutong, in Soul Land, many people are puzzled about the origin of her bright goddess butterfly martial soul. After all, everyone knows that Tang Wutong is the daughter of Tang San and Xiao Wu. Tang San's martial souls are the Blue Silver Emperor and the Clear Sky Hammer, while Xiao Wu's martial soul is the Soft Bone Rabbit. No matter how they combine their martial souls, it seems impossible for them to have anything to do with butterflies. Tang San Shao only gave Tang Wutong the bright goddess butterfly martial soul, clearly identifying her as the daughter of Tang San and Xiao Wu. However, he did not explain the origin of the bright goddess butterfly martial soul at all, leaving everyone bewildered and unable to understand what was going on. In the first part of Soul Land, there are also some secrets that Tang San Shao did not clarify. Let's take a look together. First, the taboo love story is not just about Yu Xiaogang and Lu Along, but also about Tang Yuhua. Yu Xiaogang and Lu Along are well known to everyone. One is Tang San's teacher, and the other is Xiao Wu's godmother. Yu Xiaogang loved two women in his life, one is Bibi Dong, and the other is Lu Along. Lu Along also liked Yu Xiaogang, and they were about to get married. Unexpectedly, at this critical moment, Yu Xiaogang discovered that Lu Along was actually his cousin. The union of cousins violates ethics, even in the Doloa continent, it is a forbidden love. Therefore, Yu Xiaogang and Lu Along suffered torment until they came up with an idea. They became spiritual couples, allowing Yu Xiaogang to face Lu Along. Many people are curious about this and want to know if they can only be spiritual couples for life. In fact, It's not necessary. In Soul Land, Yu Xiaogang and Lu Erlong's fate is clearly depicted. They went from being spiritual partners to actual spouses and had descendants. The eldest of the second-generation Shrek 7 devils is Bei Bei. However, many people don't know that in the Lower Continent, besides Yu Xiaogang and Lu Erlong's taboo love, there's another person who fell in love with the wrong person, and that's Tang San's aunt, Tang Yuhua. In Moon Pavilion, Tang Yuhua once told Tang San that she had fallen in love with someone she shouldn't have and couldn't let go, which is why she never got married. However, Tang Yuhua only hinted at this discreetly without explaining who she actually loved. Tang Jiao and Xiao dug the pit but didn't feel it. Therefore, fans speculate from Tang Yue's reactions when she sees Tang Hao and her attitude towards Tang San that Tang Yue's love interest is Tang Hao. It must be said, if this is true, Tang Jiao and Xiao is quite bold, considering they are siblings. Secondly, Tang San has the potential to have a harem. Although in Soul Land, Tang San only has one woman, Xiao Wu, and their mutual love has touched countless people, it cannot be denied that Tang San is quite popular with women. Consider how many beautiful women have had feelings for him, first Meng Yiran, then Ning Rongrong, followed by He Wu, and almost even Zi Zhupo. In addition, Qian Renxue, Hu Laina, and others have deep feelings for him. If Tang Jiao and Xiao were to write a harem plot for Tang San, he would definitely have more than one wife. However, what makes Soul Land so appealing is its pure love theme. Tang San and Xiao Wu's unwavering love has attracted a large number of fans. If it were to turn into a harem story, it might backfire.